Today is power loss, so I'm not laptop with charge. So I'm joining through the mobile today.
Oh, okay. So I will share you screen REC. I have
Yeah, Ryzen is here.
okay.
Yeah.
So now I went to tutorials point. C sharp. You can see, I think, right? My screen you can see.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So tutorials point C sharp, and after that I got the tutorials point website, and then I came to the tutorials point. Okay, and then we will discuss about the see data types. Already we had one session. I hope you guys remember, but anyway, briefly I will go. Okay, file. So I'm creating a new project. File, new project. So for practicing purpose, we'll go to the console application. Usually we have a class library and console application. So console application is the output will be the .exe. 1 minute. Hello. ఇప్పుడే స్టార్ట్ చేశాను రా ట్రైనింగ్ వచ్చేసేయండి ఇప్పుడే స్టార్ట్ చేశాను yeah. So here go and select the .NET framework one. I think in your screen already I have explained you earlier how to go. Okay, so go to the .NET framework and console application, and this is a create directory for solution. If you want a separate folder for the .sln file, you can click this, otherwise it's okay. Whether you tick it or doesn't tick it, there is no problem. And your location, you try to select the location. Try to save all your programs in one folder. Usually go to the D or E drive, don't save in the C drive because it may get deleted, and go and create one NX open folder. Within NX open folder you can create C# projects and NX open project like that. So within this C# projects, okay, you select this C# project as your project location and select OK, and you give. So here you can give anything. Okay, I am giving a sample and select OK. So I am selecting C# project. Okay, Visual C#. So since it is a recording, so I'm not going to ask anyone what is each keyword and all, because already I have told you earlier, but anyway briefly I will explain. Okay, for all purpose, this is a keyword, right? Using is a keyword. So first of all, before going to the each terminology, this is the solution. Okay, this solution has one project. This is the project. So like this you can create multiple projects here. When you right click on the solution, you can go to add. Okay, and you can create a project. You can create a project. So multiple solution can have a multiple projects, and this is the project which is highlighted, and within this project this is a C# file .cs C# file where we are going to write a program, and these are the properties. These properties and all I will explain later on when the time arrives. Okay, this is the references. These are the default references, and if you want any additional references, like references means these are namespaces. Okay, this is the ELL, this is the DLL. Within this DLL, these classes will be there. Okay, so this is system. You can see a system link, system XML link. Some link is there. Okay, like that. Some known, these are by default these links will come. If you want to use any other new references, then you can install it. So how do we can install? You can go to the tools, get packages, I think tools. I don't have that option because maybe I am using a very old software. Okay, let me see which version I am using it. Maybe 2012 I think I am using 2012. So you guys are using anyway latest software. Okay, so there you can see, if you go to tools, you can see the get packages. You can see like this. You can see a manage get packages for solution. So if you click on that, you can add any, like if you guys are aware of the Python, it is something like if you don't have any advanced libraries, suppose if you want to handle Excel reading, okay, suppose you have one Excel file and you want to read that Excel, for that there are ready-made libraries are available which are developed by Microsoft or someone. Okay, so those references you can add it and you can improve. Instead of writing a underlines of program, you can write it within a Python lines and you can achieve the big programs. Okay, so you can minimize the number of lines and for that you can do it. Okay, I think my system looks slow because of for the first time, so I'm not worrying this. Whenever required, I will help you. In case in your mission, if you are getting this option, then you can go and you can add it any references. Okay, suppose for example you want a Excel related stuff, you can go and when you click it, it will come, and then you can add that. Multiple DLLs will be there, so it will simplify your job. Okay, so as of now I am closing it. So all these will be helpful to simplify our work, to simplify the number of lines, to minimize the number of lines. Okay, so and then okay, I will just repeat it. This is the solution, this is the project. Project will contain a multiple C# files. So how to create multiple C# files? I click on it and go and add. You can add a new item and you can select directly class. You can use any of these. So multiple CS files will be there. So if you are a good developer, you need to have a multiple C# files. You should not write everything in one C# file. So if you write everything in one C# file, then your project team members will think that you don't know this C#. You are a fake experienced guy. So better to create as many C# files as possible. It depends on your functionality. Okay, I will explain you when it comes to NX Open. So this is the AIN is the entry point for this entire project. For one project there will be one main only. So we cannot create a multiple AIN. Okay, it's like for one house only one entrance. You can ask me if I am going very fast because already we discussed it, so that's why I am going a little faster. Bala, if you have any doubt also, please stop me.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. And briefly I will explain you Bala, because other people knows it already. All blue highlighted color are the keywords. So this is a keyword and this is a namespace. This is a namespace name. When you keep your cursor, you can see that namespace, right? So this is the namespace. Even this is also a namespace. So you can see collections is a namespace, generic is a namespace, and this is a keyword. So here we are utilizing the existing namespaces, but here we are trying to create a new namespace. Okay, whenever you want to create a new namespace, this is how you will create. This is the here we are utilizing the existing namespaces which are available in the references, and this is a so here I am creating a class. Okay, here I am creating a class. This is the keyword and this is a class name, because after the class this is a class name, after the namespace it is a namespace, and this is a method. Okay, this is a method. This is a method name. Okay, so if you go to the documentation, so here you can go to the methods. Okay, methods, right? If you guys have seen anywhere, please guide me. Okay, okay, let me control F. METHO. Okay, methods. Okay, control F I click and this is a method. So here, of course you guys are already aware of it. I have explained you. A method is nothing but it will execute on block of code. Okay, it will have some group of statements. Here there is two things. We can define a method and we can call the method. Okay, we can define the method and we can call the method. So how to define a method? Method will have these things. One is a access specifier. So I am specifying the access specifier. Okay, what are the access specifier? Public is a access specifier. Okay, and then return type. Okay, return type is a integer. So that data types, any data type you can mention it as a return type. What is the data type? What data you are storing? That's a data type. Already I explained it, but I will explain it later on once again. So it is a int. I am mentioning int. Int means we can store negative numbers, positive numbers, and 0. Okay, negative numbers, positive numbers, and 0. Okay, so and from the document, what will be the method name? Method name. So I can write any method name. So I will write it as a something like get greater I don't get greater value. Okay, and this is this syntax. Okay, so this is the method name. This is the method name. Okay, and then parameters. So parameters means inside whatever if you give, these are called parameters. So Bala, for you, you can practice the whole day, and tomorrow you have to write this program based on the documentation. You have to show me the documentation. You have to show me the documentation, and then you have to explain what is express pair, what is return type. You have to study and come back. Okay, I will ask all this. What is a method name? What is a parameter list? Every definition I will ask you, Bala.
So I want this
And
product
method
ID
body.
for this product.
Method body, suppose I have a return type as an integer, then immediately I have to write return statement. Okay, I have to write a return statement, and then I have to return some integer. I have to return some integer value. As of now I am returning 0. Later on I will modify it. Okay, so I have a access specifier, return type, method name. So how do method will have these brackets, and inside this, if you want to pass some arguments to this method, you can pass the arguments. And because integer is a return type, and I am returning the integer value.
Lookup array. Where does this product
So
ID come
this is
from?
how do you write a
This
method.
array, so I'll select this one. And then
Okay,
another
so
comment.
how to
What
call
we
a
want to
method?
return, we want to find the price.
So
I
there
will
are
select the
two things
price
are there.
column.
How to call a
And
method.
that's it. If I close the parentheses
Okay,
and hit
so
enter, we
how
have
to
the
call a
price of
method?
the product
We
ID
have
2007,
a
which is $35,000.
can
Let's
someone
let's say
one of you can
for
forward that
200
message,
of
how to
5
call a
and hit enter,
static
and
method
it
and
says
non-static method
$10,000.
again to this
Okay,
same
it's
group,
working fine.
so that
But as you can
Allah
see,
will
if I
come to know
enter a
that.
product ID that is not in the data set, let's say P007,
Okay,
which is not
so I
here,
think
right? If
Allah
I
has
hit
not
enter, it
joined at
gives some error.
that time.
So
So
in that
please
case, I want here
forward that message
to have
once
the
again,
text
all
of
the
something
important
like not
messages
found. So here,
in
right
the
after
to
this
the
one, I'll have another
meeting,
comma, and
so
then
that
we have this if
everyone
not
will
found.
come to know.
So
Okay,
here you
as of now
simply
I'm
need to type
telling
down
you.
this
Okay,
message
so
not
there is no static
found
keyword here.
and
That
close it
means this is a
and hit enter. And as you
non-static
can see,
method.
P007 is not found.
Okay,
And let
so
me just change it
because
to
it is a
P002 and
non-static
hit enter,
method,
and it
I
says
have to
exact
how to call a
$20,000.
non-static method.
Now let's go
First
to
I
the
have to
next sheet here
create
on sheet 2.
object
As you
for
can see,
this
we have the
class.
sample data of employees and their
So to
salaries,
create
and
object,
here we have the salary
I
range
have to
and
enter the
tax
class
data.
name.
So for any of
Obj,
the employee, I'll enter the
this is the
employee
object
name
name,
here, and I want to
equal
find
to
out the salary of
new
that employee, and I want to
space
also find out how
constructor.
much tax that
Okay,
employee has to pay, or
this is a
basically
class
tax
name.
bracket.
This is
So
object
let's first
equal
take
to
the salary
new
of employee.
and
So to get the salary of employee, I'll
constructor.
write equals x lookup,
Okay,
and
so
then we have the
this is
lookup array. I'm
how do
looking
you
for
create
this
a
employee, whatever is
object.
here, and then comma.
So this is a
Lookup
class
array,
name.
which means where does this employee come from? It comes from this data. So I'll select the employee column, and then comma. What we want to return, we want to return the salary of the employees, right? And that's it. And then I can just close the parentheses and hit enter.
This is a class
And we have
name.
the salary of
This is
this
the
employee,
object.
that is
This is a
$85,000.
new
If
is
I
a
change the
keyword
name
for
of
allocating
my
the
employee, let's
memory,
say Priya,
and this is a constructor.
and if I hit enter,
Okay,
we can see that it has $60,000, exactly the same, so it's working fine. Now the next part is to look for the tax
what
bracket.
are the things?
So for Priya,
So
the salary
this
is
is the class name,
$60,000,
right? I told
which
you.
is greater
So
than the
whichever
$50,000.
method you are
So
calling,
the
so we have to
Priya's
check
tax
to which
bracket
class
should be
this belongs to.
10%. So
This
how
is
do
the
we
class name.
calculate that? I'll write here
Okay,
equals
so this is the
x
class name.
lookup,
This is the class name.
and
Okay,
then
and
what
we can give any name
exactly looking for. We're looking for this
for
value,
the object
salary
equal to.
right,
This is
and then
assignment
a
operator,
comma. Now
and
where
this
does
is a
this
new
salary
keyword,
value
and
come
this is
from?
a constructor.
Not this one. We are not looking from
So
here. We are
I
looking
think
for the
everyone
tax
knows it.
bracket. So this
So
salary
I'm just
value comes from here.
reminding it
So I'll
for
select
the Bala.
this column.
So
Alright.
I created
And
an
then
object.
another comma.
So
Then
once I
we
create an
have the
object, I
return
have to call
method.
this
What
method.
we want to return.
Okay.
In this case, we
Once
want to
I create
return the
object,
tax
we have to
bracket.
call this
So I'll
method.
select this
So
one. So this
how to
array
call
of
this method?
tax bracket.
So
And then
calling a
comma. It says
method.
if not found. So
So
let's
once
just
we have
skip
to
it. So I'll
define
write
the
another
method
comma.
and
then
call the
after
method.
it says match
Two things
name.
are there. One
So
is the
in this
defining
case,
the
we
method
are looking
and
for
call the
exact
method.
match or
So
next
defining
matching
method
item.
I have
So
already
which is
mentioned it here, and the calling method I am doing it. I am going to do it now.
So I'll write here 1, and
Okay, so defining, you can go through it,
and it
and
says
calling a
0.9.
method from the
So
another
now
class.
let's change this format. So here
Okay,
I'll go
so
and
how to
change
call
this
a method?
format to
You can call a method
percentage.
by
If
using
you hit
its
enter, as you can
name
see, it says
along with
10%. We can
parentheses.
also remove these two
If the
decimal
method
places
belongs to
by
the object,
clicking on
you
this
can
one.
call
As you
it
can
using
see, which
object
is
name.
decimal. So
Okay,
Priya has to pay
so
a tax of 10%.
you can
Pretty simple.
go through it,
So let's look
Bala.
at some
Okay,
other.
we can discuss it tomorrow if required. 1 hour before separate session I will conduct for you. Before that you study and come back. So now this is the object, right? Object, then dot and method name. What is the method name? Get greater value. This is the method name. So you have to select this and you have to open the bracket. So what are the brackets? Int a comma int b. So first argument is integer, second argument is an integer. So I am passing n comma 20, and because here bracket is closing, I am also closing the bracket and a semicolon. Every line will end with a semicolon unless you are starting a bracket. Unless you are starting a bracket or this bracket. Any bracket. If you are starting a bracket, then semicolon is not required. If you are not starting a bracket, then that means that you have to close it. You have to tell the compiler saying that this is the end of the line. And keep your cursor over it and see what is return type. What is return type means, on the left side, whatever you see int, that is the return type. Because this method, before this method, it's an integer, right? So for that you have to put equal to, and then you have to put same data type. Same data type you have to put it here, and here you need to create one value. You have to put one variable. So that's why I am creating one variable. So whatever this method is returning, that value will be stored here in this variable. This variable will hold that memory. Okay, so Bala, up to this any doubt?
No, sir.
So you practice it tomorrow until this training is completing. You are going to practice 8 hours. Every day 8 hours you have to spend.
Okay, sir.
Okay, other guys you leave them. Okay, you are special in this group. Okay, they have a jobs and you don't have a job. So
Okay,
whoever
sir.
doesn't have a job, I will give them a torture. Okay, so accordingly you have to work for 8 hours. So whoever talk to me now, like your brother, I think, right? He is your brother or is your uncle? Whoever spoke to me.
Who, sir? Who, sir?
No, I think somebody spoke to me earlier, like regarding your training for the next automation training. Who is that
He's
guy?
my dad. He's my dad.
Dad, huh? Okay, dad. Okay, so you, in case if your dad is giving any work also, tell him that I need to study.
Okay.
Okay, this is very strict, and you need to spend time. Whenever you get a doubt, you call me.
Okay, sir.
We can connect and we can clear it out. Okay,
Okay,
so
sir.
this everyone knows it, like how to create how to define a method and how to call a method. So Bala has to go to this entire this theory, and you are going to come back tomorrow. Method with return value, everything is there. Already everyone has gone through it. Okay, and then next thing is we'll go to the
and inside the sheet 3 we again have this
if
product ID,
conditions.
product name, category, price and stock.
So
And
anyone
I'm
knows
looking
what
for
is if
multiple
condition
conditions this time, so I'll write here the name of the product ID.
from your past experience or your engineering, anywhere? What is it? Ala, you tell me what is if? Huh?
I don't know.
No, no, you tell me the day-to-day experience. Like you tell me the if condition with one statement, one English sentence you can say.
Sure. Okay.
Hmm? Yes, so Soham.
Sir, means a possibility if one statement is correct, then yeah, means only possibility, sir. If it is right or wrong, it may be passed to the second statement.
Yeah. Uh,
So it is used
Raisen,
in it is what is false like that.
can you speak a little louder?
So, if condition if we use that in if it is true, if it is false like that also we use in
Uh, if you
daily
study
life.
well, if you study well, you will get a job. Okay?
That's right.
If you study, that means if it is a true, when you are studying, if that is true, then you get a job. So how to write the if loop? Try to put if, and by default this code snippet will come automatically. Okay, then you type in your keyboard tab 2 times. You can press tab button. Okay, so I am again repeating it. So type if, and automatically this code snippet will come. If this code snippet will come, according select that snippet. Suppose in case multiple things are there, you go to the correct snippet and then press tab 2 times. Quickly this code will come. Okay, so now I'm just console in the list. I'm going to select, see, this is the console, right? Console dot write line bracket, opening the bracket. Okay, and then I'm just printing hi. Oh, I don't know, in my laptop everything is yeah, it got it. Okay, so now I'm pressing hi. So this is if condition, and else condition is we have to type ELSA, enter, open the bracket, close the bracket. Now bye. So now you tell me, if I execute the program now, what output will come? Is it hi will come or I will come? Isn't? Yes, are you there or not?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Huh?
But we don't have any variable to
No,
check.
yeah, we don't have any variable. I'm directly giving true. So now what? See, I'm just compiling it.
I will come.
Let me compile it. So compiling, any, are we getting any error or not? So will get any error? What do you say? Do you think we'll get any error? Okay, no the errors, no errors, only warning. Okay, so now what will be the output? Can anyone tell me what I will get output? Idea?
Maybe buy will come.
No, we have only two things, either hi
By will come.
By will come. Okay, wonderful. Then Soham,
Uh,
Bala, which one you
sir,
want?
no. I think no output, sir. It's empty out.
Bala?
Same, sir. Nothing.
Let me build it. Debug. Start without debugging. What it came?
Okay,
Hi.
hi.
Hi. So if it is true, it's fine. Okay. Now less than n. Now a is 10 and b is 20. I understood. Bala? So I am passing the value 10
I
for
will
the
come.
n and 20 for the b. And n is less than 20.
True, sir.
Bala?
True, sir.
True.
Yes, like that.
So if it is true, then false.
Sir?
Then alternative then false. Whoever talking, please be on mute and others can mute it. Yeah. See, if this is a true, if this condition is true, then I will print or I will print.
Sir, I only print, sir.
Yes, already we have seen it, right? If this is a true, then I will print. Let me see it. Debug, start without debugging. I is printing. So now I am reversing the values. I am giving here 20 and here I am giving n. So now you tell me a is a 20 and b is a 10. 20 is less than 10. Is it true or false? So Soham?
False, sir.
Yeah, it is a false. If it is a false, then will this condition executes or whether this condition executes?
I will print, sir.
I will execute. Okay, let me see. So that means what you have understood, that means by is executing. So what you understood? So if this condition is true, then this will execute, or else this loop will execute. Got it? This particular statement everyone understood? Vidya?
Yes, sir. But first statement I didn't get. If true, how it executed high.
See, what is the output of a less than b? So initially, when I gave 10 here, when I gave 20 here, n is less than 20.
No,
Is it
not that one. Initially, you have written true, right? If in the bracket, that one I just want to understand.
this is also true, right? This condition is true already. Instead of giving a statement, directly I am giving a true. So because it is a true means it is a 1. True means 1. False nothing but 0. nothing but a 1 and false is nothing but a 0. So any non-zero value will go inside. If it is a true means it is a 1, right? So that means it will go inside. Suppose if I am giving A greater than B, that means is it a true or false? N greater than 20, true or false?
False.
False means what is the value?
0.
0. It will not go inside the loop. It will go to the else loop.
Okay, good.
I will give you one more. This condition I am giving. If A, of course, this is not allowing in the Visual Studio, but in case of A++, it will allow. Okay, any integer value. Okay, so this is not allowing it, but actually this is a non-zero valued, and right, it will go inside. But unfortunately, it is not able to convert into bool. So okay, that's fine. Okay, so you have understood, right? For the less than, greater than, all those things you have understood. So if it is a true, if this condition is true, will go inside. Else, if it is a false, then it will go to this loop. Okay. So now I will write one more if loop. You just tell me the answer. I'm taking a bool is num equal to false. I have to give only false. Is num equal to false, because it's a bool is the data type. Either I can give a true or false. I can only store two values, either a true or false. So now I'm writing a if condition. If tab. So now if I am putting this num here, okay. Now you tell me. Now I am executing this. Either I will print or I will print. You just tell me. This code I am executing it. Bala?
Sir.
You have to think and you have to tell me the answer immediately. Otherwise I have to go to other people. So I am declaring num bool is num as a false. In this case, which loop it will execute?
Sir, by will come.
By will come. Why?
It is false statement.
It is a false. So it will not go inside. It will execute the by. So if it is a true, then I will execute. Okay? Got it? Everyone has understood?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion here? Anyone has any confusion? Please let me know. And I will give you one more statement. If num is equal to false, now you tell me, Soham, which one will print? I will print or I will print? So bool is num equal to true, is num equal to false, then I. Tell me now which will print.
Hi, sir.
High. Why high?
Because second statement is equal means cancelling this one. So
How it will be true?
uh, uh, it is first statement is num is a true,
Okay.
and the second yes, and the second statement is num is false. So
Okay.
uh, the first statement will print, sir, means I will be print. I will print.
Okay. So what is it? This output actually? Is it this condition, is it a true or false?
Uh, this is false, sir.
Then false means how high will print?
No, sir. First, buy. One minute, sir. Bull is true.
No, I am asking only for this. Line number 24 and 25. So here, whatever I selected, what will be the output? Alan,
Why will print?
I will print. Why?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because the num is equal to higher, I think so. To compare first one,
Uh,
is it true? There is false, is there? No, it extra is equal to C is there.
uh,
You already said that A is greater than B, like that. 10 is greater than 20, like that. If it is greater than, right, false is greater than true,
uh. Okay,
so it
that
will
is
come.
okay. That is okay. You tell me here. This is 25. Line number 25. What is there in the bracket? Will it become a true or will it become a false?
Yes, sir. By will come. It is false.
Okay.
Yes.
What about Aizen?
By will come.
Why will come? Why it will come?
If condition is false.
Yes, correct. If condition is false, because true equal to false. Is it true or false? False. Okay. This statement will print false because true equal to false. This statement is a false, right? True output will become a false. So this condition is true. So that will I will print. Okay. So if you have understood if you have understood this condition, then then you have understood uh, then you have understood correctly. Okay, see here, last one also by. So now I will give you one more condition. Here I will put exclamation. I will put a exclamation and then I will put a bracket. So this what it does is it will make the condition reverse. If it is already true, it will make it false. If it is already false, then it will make true. Now you tell me A is greater than B. Is it true or false? Yeah. Tell me guys.
True.
A is greater than B. Is it true?
It's false.
Yes.
False.
So how it
False,
will
sir.
be true? But 10 is greater than 20. How it will make true?
But that exclamatory mark is there.
Okay. Combine with this. So A is greater than B is false actually. But I am making that statement as a reverse. So it will become true. So if this entire output is a true, then it will go inside. Okay, right? So you have to be very smart. If you want to reverse this condition, reverse this output, if it is a true, you have to become a false. That means if this is a false, I want to go inside actually. If it is a false, I want to go inside. How I can go inside? I can make it as a true. Anyone has any doubts? Like, do you want me to repeat?
Sir, can you repeat that one more time?
Yeah. You see, now exclamation, I have removed it. Okay. Now, if A is greater than B, 20 comma is the values. What will be the output? My output will be hi or bye. Bala, right? Like asked earlier.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
You tell me now what will be the output. So A is a
It
10.
is false, sir.
It is a false. So that means what will
Yes, sir.
execute?
Y will come.
I will come. But I want to execute this statement. How I can make it?
Okay, sir. We need to add any extra for that to A.
So I have to make it a reverse statement. So A is greater than B. Usually for these values it will return false. So but I want to execute this high. So how to do that? I have to use this symbol. This symbol will make false will become a true. True will become a
Okay,
false.
sir. Okay, sir.
That is the thing which is going to do it here. Okay. So go through it.
Okay,
Okay. If statement is a programming construct, lets you to decide what do based a condition. It is okay. This here and all you can go through it. Okay. It is better if you go through once. So that whatever I discussed, this is the flow diagram and how the flow will look like. Okay. So this is the if statement. Okay. And I will go through the arrays.
We have the price of the product ID P004, which is $35,000. It's correct.
Array, control F.
For P00.
ARRAYS. Arrays. Yeah, this is highlighted.
Okay, it's not
Array. What is an array, Bala? Do you have an idea?
Yes, sir.
Soham, what is an array?
Sir, it's a group of things. So it called array. So means if it yeah, sir, if we have different kinds of we have different numbers or we have different products, so its collection is called as an array.
Okay. Agent? Vidya?
It is a collection of items to store together in one place, like for multiple values in a single variable.
Collection of elements of the same data type.
Correct. Yeah.
Anyone tell me the answer like it is a collection of items. But it will show the same type of elements. Collection of elements of same data type, same type or same data type.
You can download this Excel sheet from the link in the description below.
Okay.
Let's get started.
So an array stores a fixed size sequential collection of elements of the same data type. That is the answer you should tell me. So how do you array will be stored? We have to put a data type like which value you want to store. You want to single value or a double value. Okay, you have to mention that and variable. If you want to store a single value, then you don't need. If you want to store a multiple values of a same data type, then you have to. love how you explain. And yeah, again, there are two things again. How do you initialize the array, and how do you access the array? That means how you can access the array. Okay, so we'll just go through it. We can discuss it again. We can go through it. What is an array, and how do you store an element in the array? Okay, which is how to assign. So there are 5 different approaches of how to assign a values in an array. So this is the first array. So here this is a syntax actually. This is syntax you only have to practice. I cannot say anything. You guys have to practice it. So this is the 10 values I'm trying to store it. So that's why I'm mentioning it as a 10. And this index will start from 0 to 9. 0th index 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10 values means it will start with a 0 and end with a 9. It will start with a 0 and end with a 9. This is the one approach. This is the another approach of storing values, and this is another approach. This is another approach. This is another approach. Okay, before tomorrow you guys are coming, if and arrays you have to practice and come back. So there are 5 different approaches of storing a values, and then I will discuss about the array. Okay, you have to practice 5 different approaches of storing a values inside the array. Okay, and then how do you access the values? How do you access the elements? So we have some default programs are there. Okay, don't copy and paste. You type it and do it. Okay, I think I already told you. So how to write a simple program? You type for, and already code snippet is highlighted. You press tab twice, and this will come. Okay, so I'm not giving any special assignments. You just practice. You just practice only whatever tutorialspine.com is there. You have to practice all these programs, and you need to come back tomorrow. So that means Ala has full work for 8 hours. So you have to study and come back. Methods you have to study and come back. If conditions, and then you have to study and come back. Arrays. With examples you have to practice and come back. Okay, and then we will discuss it again. Again, if and arrays, we will discuss it.
Look up array, which means where does this employee come from? It comes from this data. So I'll select the employee column, and then.
Okay. Any doubts?
What we want to return the salary of the